Good afternoon, everybody. It's 15 July. So first for an update. This morning I hiked out of the 100-mile wilderness, 15 miles. There's a bridge you see pictures of over the Penobscot River, which is right here. The bridge is just right over that rise. I could show it when I walk up here. This is a little river called the Abol River that goes into the Penobscot. And now I'm in civilization. Now, what is civilization? Well, there's a old gas station right here. They don't pump gas anymore, but they kept the convenience store, which is civilization. You get food and things of that nature. Over here, up the Abol River, you can see Katahdin. And I think there's still a little cloud on the tip top, but you can see most of it. You can see it's all rock covered, very exposed, open, large mountain, largest mountain in Maine. So this is... So I decided to stay in the Abol campground here. And this is like most any campground you would go to. So I have a campsite. And you can see I have a picnic table and a little barbecue pit. And my tent's right back there. And you can see over here, there's a couple of RVs and other folks tenting. So it's similar to any other campsite. You can see the store up there. A convenience store. And this is civilization. You can see right behind me here is the showers. So I had a shower when I got here, which is very nice. And I'm making some dinner, and it's nothing fancy. I've got this is a cold soaked ramen. I do this often on the trail. I have ramen, and I just put it in water, which I don't have to cook it. If you let it sit a little extra time, it soaks into the pasta. I have a little salmon for it, which is nice. And then a treat, because I'm here and I don't get this, obviously, I got some cookies, need the calories. I've lost 20 pounds. And then milk, calcium, vitamin D, also very important for my bones. And I have a little bit of dinner as well. At the store, they had ice cream. I had ice cream earlier, very, very nice. And I'm letting my stuff dry out. I have my shoes and socks and hat and sort of comfortable here for a little bit. So reasons why I'm here, one is my ankle still hurts and I was limping. When I'm walking, I get a little traumatic anesthesia, but when I stop, it starts to hurt. Right now, it's feeling relatively good. I just have to be careful. But any little movement the wrong way, and even just touching it too hard hurts. So when I got here, I was limping for a while, but now it's a little bit better. We'll see. That's one reason I have to take it slow. The other is I'm gotten fairly good at planning things with regards to weather and mountains. So there's potential for rain tomorrow. I could have pressed on to the base of the mountain. Would have been a long day. Would have been a 25-mile plus day. I would have been tired for tomorrow. My biggest reason, I risk hurting my ankle more. But I really didn't want to prep to hike when there's possibility of rain on Mount Katahdin. I've experienced with Mount Katahdin. I know it's a serious issue. I hiked it in college. My first attempt, we had to turn back because it was too windy. We almost blew off the mountain. Second time, it was a nice day and it worked out fine. So I got into here and looking ahead. So I was in the store and one hiker I knew had passed me. I had seen her once before in Vermont, and I told her about the weather. And she said, well, she's going to give it a try. I said, that's great, And then in the store, I found Tony, and he brought a couple friends. You remember him from a couple videos ago. He's staying right here in a cabin, and they're going to come back. They're going to Millinocket. They invited me to their campfire this evening, and we talked for a while about things. And he did a partial tear of his rotator cuff, which was what I told him I suspected previously from his fall on his shoulder. And he's doing okay, good enough to go hiking with them. And so when we were in the store, the ranger came in. And the ranger, very proactive, Berkshire State Park, asked everybody what their plans were. And he asked them what their plans were. And their plans were to go hiking Katahdin tomorrow. And he said, only if you get there at like 4 a.m. because of the rain and the thunder and the lightning, it's dangerous. So basically, he had them change their plans to hike the day after tomorrow, which is Saturday, which is when I was planning to do it. Then he also mentioned the other hiker that passed me, and he had warned her too, you better leave super early in the morning and you're taking a chance, getting down. So he asked me my plan. I told him my plan. I was the only one. He said, good plan. So I think it's going to work out all around, as long as my ankle holds together till I get the top and bottom. And I'll be careful. I do have the brace, little ankle brace I use in addition to everything else to, again, hold it together till I can get home and let it heal. It does hurt. So, but this is beautiful. This is gorgeous. Everything is beautiful. The 100-mile wilderness, that is some of the most beautiful area of the trail so far, and I think anywhere. You saw all the lakes, the rivers, the mountains. It was just gorgeous. And then this, going into Baxter State Park is also just beautiful, gorgeous, God's country up here. So anyway, I'm doing a little bit of rest. I'm having little cookies and milk, have some dinner, rest my foot, and then tomorrow will be an easy day to do base camp, and then hopefully Saturday we'll be up to Katahdin. So that's what I have for today. I think you saw pictures of Katahdin and some of the last bit of the 100-mile wilderness coming in. All right. Have a good evening, everybody. Good night.